Hey guys, welcome back. This is Will from Diamonds by Will. How are we all doing on this wonderful Monday day? I myself am doing great. It is shocking of all 74 degrees here in Pennsylvania, and we're only 9 days into March. Shocking. If the weather can stay like this, I'm happy. So, March 9th. So what are we talking about? So work-wise, like normal, it was, I don't want to say, it wasn't hectic actually, it was kind of weirdly, it wasn't like over hectic like it was during the construction and the remodel of my job location. My auditor was there doing a partial audit. She comes like every 90 days. And between her counting her stuff and me doing my count, we had to make sure nothing got messed up. So it was like, I'm like, did you count this? Yes. Did I count that? Yes. So it was like back and forth, making sure we weren't messing each other's counts up. So that's like, when I say it was a little hectic, that's what I mean by that. But other than that, it's like I did my daily count, I got that under the belt. I went in, I took care of like a tote of this product that we no longer carry. It was discontinued out of the sets, so I got rid of all that and got that out of the way before she got there, or I would have gotten dinged because it was sitting on a floor in a tote and it's not supposed to do that. So I did that. She got there about 7:38. Normally she's there like by 6:30, but she just lollygagged, she said this morning at her house. She wasn't in the mood. I'm like, whatever, who cares? She was there when I left, and I just left, and it's a little bit after 3. I got out late today because of it. But other than that, it was just working with her, figuring out shortages, overages of her counts, and seeing if there was anything that she miscounted or I miscounted. But other than that, it was a calm day. But let's switch over to outside of work. Personal wise, I really didn't do much over the weekend. I did diamond paint on Saturday. Did I diamond paint yesterday on Sunday? Sunday. No, I did not diamond paint yesterday. So let's see, my diamond painting on Saturday, I got the backgrounds of January, February, and March done for my temperature chart, and I got January's bottles filled in. I'm doing the highs and the lows, and if you know anything about the temperature chart from Diamond Art Studio UK, each bottle it's a white background and it's numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4, because you're supposed to use it 4 different shades per bottle. But I am only using 2 shades per bottle, so numbers 1 and 2 are my highs, and numbers 3 and 4 are my lows. And it's like blues and 2 different shades of blues. And then there's some days it's like really way off. It's like a shade of green, like a light shade of green and a dark shade of blue. Or it's a dark blue and a light blue, dark green and a light blue. Like, these colors are like all over the board for January. I'm afraid to see February. I know I'm afraid to see what the beginning of March is like. What else? Then at the end of January, there were the last 8 days. Out of the last 8 days, only 2 of them had 2 different colors, because if the low is below, I think, 21 degrees, it is a shade of blue. But the funny thing was, the high and the low for 6 out of those 8 days were below 21. So I'm like, I can't do this. So I'm like, well, what I'll do is I'll use the blue that it calls for as my low, 3 and 4. And I'm like, okay, just to offset it, I ran into my mom's craft room. I grabbed the box of extra drills that have like the ABs and the crystals in it, and I found 3865 AB square like, this is what I'm gonna work as my highs. So it has an extra glitter there for the low and the high. The high, because the low is a plain drill. I wasn't planning on it, but I wasn't gonna have 6 bottles, all one color. That would have driven me nuts. So I have 6 out of the last 8 days of January with ABs in them. And that's what I think I'm gonna, if I come across any days like that, that's just what I'm gonna do. But I think I should be fine. I think the only other days I'm gonna have to tweak, or like if I have anything over highs of a 99, or if the low is over a 99 too, I'm using 666 as that color bottle. So I might pull like an AB red or a Pixie red 666 to offset that number 2. And if I do, I'm gonna have to order them now, just so I have them by summer. It doesn't really matter. I start making an order from DP to Sparkles anyway, so I might do that. I might order both this. No, I think I'll just go with Pixie Dust. Extra glitter for that one. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do for that. Anything over 990, yeah, 990. Anything over 99 degrees for the highs and lows in the middle of the summers. Or some days we have a high and a low that's over that degree in central PA. Not much, but there's rare occasions. But that's that. I know, man. I know in my month in review for February, I showed you guys my plans for what pictures I was going to work on, like my Get Your Weird On. I was going to do the Raven Diamond art canvas, and I was going to do the budget black and white cat with the blue background. I am tweaking that. I am doing a dragon canvas from Sparkle Queen. It's one of the companies that used to be in business and they shut down. I pulled one of those out. It's a dragon canvas, so I'm gonna utilize that instead for Get Your Weird On and Stoke Your Dragonfire. I signed up for both of them, so I'm good to go on that. I just have to start working on it and get progress. I normally kit everything up in containers, but that's in baggies, and I don't like working out of baggies, but I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and work out of baggies, just so I have it. Then what else? So that's tweaking that. So instead of doing the 2 canvases I wanted it's going to, I'm doing only a different canvas. Then what else am I cleaning? I did some off the canvas ones at the beginning of the month. I'll show them in my monthly review for March. That's probably going up a couple days later than normal. Then the 1st of April, I'll probably go up on the 2nd or the 3rd of April, because I won't be able to film it until the 1st. Then what else? Diamond Art Club dropped a mystery canvas today by Mike Angelino. Did I purchase it? No. Did I have a possible idea what it could have been? Yes. Was I a fan of it? No. I had the one Mike Angelino canvas I wanted, and that's Love Lives Here. That came out on Black Friday of last year. That was the only one I wanted. Well, not the only one. That was one of the only ones I wanted from Black Friday last year. So, yeah, I did that. And what else? They Diamond Art Club did like a sneak peek of this is coming out on the 11th, and it's like spring Easter edition canvases. So I'm not quite sure what we're getting this Wednesday. I'll find out tomorrow. What else? There was something else. I want to talk about that anyways. Talked about the temperature. Talked about me changing out my canvases for the events. The off the canvas mini things that I did at the beginning of the month. I did the Diamond Art Club mini dazzle for my month. I did the Hobby Lobby calendar for the month. Oh, I did my 12 for 12 and I finished it. I had to seal it because, like, some of the glue, it was fine. It was sticky. The drill stuck, but they kind of slid on some locations. Like, so I would put a drill down and it would just slide, but then I would put a drill down right beside it and it would be stuck. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna seal this when I'm done with it. So I finished it, I sealed it, and then I hung it up because it comes with those pre-magnetic holders. So that's hung up in my dining room. I'll show that on my monthly review, of course. I'm trying to think. I don't think. Oh, okay. You know what else I was thinking? I wasn't thinking about it, just it clicked in my head. So I commented on Lady Lath's Facebook page last night, on Sunday night, asking who I would contact about getting some blanks churned, because I have blanks that I need churned. And someone's like, oh, I'd have to contact the owner, Stacy, or the other churner, Vicky, because I'm really picky about my pens. Like, I know some churners don't, like, they have designs that they only stick to, and that's fine. Am I going to utilize those pens? Probably not, because they're more for, you know, the nice decorative pens. I'm very picky. I like a simple pen, thin grip for my diamond painting pens. And my mom likes the Diamond Art Club pens that we used to be able to get off the website, and now I think I can find them on Amazon, but it's kind of tricky to find them because everything went to the they came out with the twisting pick pens and the twist on single places and multi places and all that stuff. What the heck? I don't know. Oh, we're working on the roof. So, buddy. So yeah, it was just, and if she does simple, it's going to be, it ain't gonna cost me an arm and leg to get it churned, and I'm okay with that. So I just need to get her address so I can mail them out to her. Really? 3:30? Holy monkeys uncle. I am running late today. Haha. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna send those over to Stacy at Lady Lath, so that would be, once I get them back, I can do a small shop spotlight on them. I'm trying to think, is there any small shop spotlights that I gotta make the order for February, not March. Wow, I can't talk. If I can make the one for March and hopefully get it before, ooh, ouch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have one for this month. Oh, crap, the dude's right there. I just hit him by accident. I didn't see him. Yeah, so I'll do that order. I'll find. I could do. Yeah, I might do Ditsy's Diamond Den this month, because normally they can print the stuff out and then they can ship it out within the week, and I would have it by next week, and I can. Okay, I could do that. I still have to. Also, I'm talking. I also have to record a video for Wednesday for you guys. But I want to say that's everything right now. If I think of anything, I'll pop back in later tonight because I have to take my mom to her job. But yeah, I'll see you later in the next clip. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, March 10th. It is a nice day today here in, yeah, blah, blah, I can't talk once again. It's nice. It's, as of right now, 81 degrees in March. So we are slowly merging our way into spring. Thank God. I can't do the winter anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be near it. But that's just me. So work went, let's see, today was Tuesday, so I had to print out new tags for new prices, got them updated, took the photos. What else? There was something else I needed to do. I can't remember what it was. There was something stupid. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't stupid. So, there's a report that I have to print out every morning, and now they have it laid out that it's like, instead of going into our email to print out, there's a 10 steps to get to it. And it's like, are you joking me? This is redundant. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I printed it out, and I did everything on my daily count, and I got all that taken care of. And then I take photos of that too, saying I did it. Makes no sense, but whatever. So I got all that done, and then my boss is like, can you put the new display together for our DoorDash, Grubhub, and all that stuff? Because that goes live on Monday next week. I'm like, yeah, I guess I can. It took me not even 10 minutes to put that shelf together. So I did that, and then Gigi and I took our lunches, and he goes, you know there's signage for that? I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm doing it after the lunches. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. The signage literally took me another 5 minutes, if that. I just had to pull everything out and organize it. And he goes, oh, look, that's going to be a nice place for people to play the scratch-off lottery tickets. I'm like, yeah, I know. Even though it's all labeled DoorDash, Grubhub, and all that stuff, we know people are going to sit there and play scratch-off tickets on it. Ridiculous. But it is what it is. We figured once it goes live and people realize that food's going to be sitting there, they're not going to be able to do that. But I don't care. It's put together. It's a place where we can place it, and we're good. But other than that, like, I was also, and then I had an order delivered today on my dock, and I'm like, oh, I can put this away, because it was like 2, 4, 6, it was like 7 small boxes. Yeah, now the fire alarm guys were there working on the fire, finishing up fixing the fire alarm, and they had the attic access, the ladder, down in my way. All the stuff was on my cart for my product. And I'm like, really? I can't do this? And I know LJ is going to be there tomorrow and go, well, why didn't you put this order away? And I'm going to have to tell him why. I'm just not really in the mood to deal with some people's stupidity. But it is what it is. Then the rest of the day was calm and simple. So that's good. I think that's all on work. Personal life outside of my job. I really didn't do much last night, to tell you the truth. I didn't even diamond paint. Like, I really got to get my temperature chart caught up to at least the 9th of March. So like a month and 9 days. The 28 days of February and the first 9 days of March. Because I want to try and keep that up to date day by day. So I'm going to try and get that. But that won't take long, honestly. Because it's the potion bottles. As long as I follow my layout, I should be good. So I'm going to get that caught up tonight. Because I'll have the extra time today. And then I really got to start working on my Get Your Weird On canvas. And my Stoke Your Dragon on Stoke the Dragonfire one. Stoke Dragon. Mackenzie's in it. Oh my god, I can't think of the name now. So I gotta do that, and then I hope I can at least get that started tonight, because I would like to try and get that finished, and it's a 40 by 60. I don't know if it's a true 40 by 60, but I think it is. I'd have to measure it. But I don't know. So I want to try and get that done. I have just shy of 2.5 weeks to finish that. Yeah. Because if I don't get it done by the 25th, it's not going to get done until April. And I'm going to explain why in a minute. So, like I said, I got about 2.5 weeks to finish that. If I can finish it by the 25th, I'll be happy. If not, then it's not going to be, I won't have, well, I'll have completions, but they won't Diamond Art Club. I don't know what they sneak peeked today on Facebook for this week. I don't know. I remember seeing somewhere on Facebook the other day for sneak peeks for spring Easter releases coming out tomorrow on the 11th. But I don't know. I'd have to go look and see if they're coming out. If they're not, if they are, they are. But I think the ones I saw, I was safe on, so I'm not worried about it. Let's see, what else? I think most likely the mystery picture from yesterday, Michelangelo, got sold out. I'd have to go look at that, but I'm positive it's sold out. So now it's discontinued, archived, because that's what happens with mystery canvases. What else? So I'm part of a D-Stash diamond paintings and diamond painting pen D-Stash page, and there's a canvas on there that I really want to message the person about and see if they're willing to come down in price, because even at the price it is, it's a little high, but it's not like over the top high. And I'm not joking, like I want to say probably it's like $30 over retail price from Diamond Art Club years ago. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want people to go looking for it. No one's claimed it to my knowledge. But if that seller's willing to come down, I'm going to make an offer to her if she tells me what she wants it, if she wants to come down. But yeah, there's that. Then let's see. I filmed, got my video for tomorrow ready to go for you guys. Then what else? Honestly, I think that's all on diamond painting related life. Now, when I'm talking about, like, I have 2.5 weeks to get things done, by the 25th, I would like to have my painting done. I would like to have as much as my temperature chart done, because I am not going to be in the state of Pennsylvania for the last week of March. I will be flying out of BWI, Baltimore International Airport, on the 26th, that morning, and I'm going to be in Arizona for a week visiting family. So the last 2 weeks, what? Are you joking me? Monkey's uncle. Okay, so sorry. Back to what I was saying. The last 2 weeks of the month of March, the weekly drive-in chat with me is probably going to be shorter than normal. Unless if I get a rental car that has like a clip for my cell phone where I can have it in and talk to you guys while I'm driving out there in Arizona, I will. I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen. I will, of course, definitely get, you know, little clips of, like, you know, at the airport of BWI, and then my layover is in St. Louis. At least one of my layovers. My layovers going out there is in St. Louis and then Denver, and then my layover coming back is in Atlanta. So I'll get, like, you know, video clips of the planes through the windows, of course, and all that fun stuff. I won't be talking in it because I'll be in the airport. And I don't know how to do the whole I could probably figure it out, but I don't want to. So it'll just be like a couple second clips of the flight planes, and that's what I've been slowly, you know, sneak peeking around with chats over the last couple of weeks of what's going on at the end of March. Is I'm going to go on a trip visiting family that I haven't seen in, well, I haven't seen my grandparents in 8 years. My aunt's in 10. My uncle's going to be there with my cousin. I haven't seen them since my sister got married in 2009. So yeah, it's a catch up. I'm going out. My mom's flying out a week before I am, and I'm flying a week out after her. So she's going for 2 weeks. I'm going only for like 6 days. Technically 5 because I land in the evening and I leave in the early afternoon. But that's my stuff. Oh, screw this. I'm not gonna fight with people. Can't even drive. Let's just block the road. So yeah. I don't think I'm gonna. I might try and get like some video of like some of the scenery out in Arizona while I'm there too for the video. I'm not gonna guarantee anything. I should be able to. I don't see why not. But yeah. So like I said, the last 2 major weeks is gonna be shorter clips probably, unless if I get extra videos out there. But yeah, you'll probably hear me talk about that over the next couple weeks. Can't wait. Gonna be fun, enjoy, get to see family. But I think that is everything for right now. So I will see you guys in the next clip later. Hey guys, welcome back. March 11th, Wednesday. So, let's see. Today, work, we had our truck come in. LJ and I knocked that out like normal on Wednesdays. People, like my corporate office, they're like, oh, well, we're coming out with this new system. It's supposed to help not make your orders so massive. It's only ordering what we need to order for your location. Yeah, I think that's a crock. Because I got stuff I didn't need. So, like I was saying, yeah, off that little subject tangent. So, we got the truck done. I got my daily count done. There was a few oddball things that I had to walk LJ through for the daily counts that he does on the weekends. He's been doing them, but he's been doing them backwards. Because what they want us to do is they want us to do the count, check our discrepancies. So if there's anything that's like massively negative, we gotta go find it, fix it, and then they give us a report saying we need you to stock these items. That's like the stupidest thing ever, but okay. And then we can book our count. So he's running the product first and then doing the count. And that's not how they want it, but it is what it is. So I'm like, well, you're doing it backwards, just do it this way. And he's labeling it wrong. I'm like, well, that's why I know I failed that part of my audit, partial audit, is because he labeled it wrong. So we had to tell him, like, when you do it, you have to label it daily. He was labeling it free count process. I'm like, no, just type in daily and you're good to go. And you should be fine. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay. But other than that, you know, that was that much. And then my boss and I were talking about, like, my auditor, when she was in there on Monday, she goes, well, you can't have these all in this bin because there are multiple UPCs. If you want them all in one bin, you have to get a big tote, and then you can label that novelty or bungee cords or gloves or whatever's going in it. She is, the bins that we have laid out, if you want them in those bins, you have to separate it per UPC. And I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen because we sell novelty state magnets and we sell all 50 states plus Canada and the district now in Washington DC's, like a little magnet for Washington DC. So we have a total of 52 magnets for the states, Canada, and Washington DC. I'm like, I'm not going to hold 52 stupid bins to hold 12 magnets that are like fridge-related magnets. I'm like, I will just convert them into one big tote and call it a day. So we're gonna do, I have to fix that. And that will open up, I want to say, anywhere between 10 and 16. No. 3, 6, 9. Might be less than 10. Might be like 9, actually. Come on, pass me, sorry, pass this truck. It's between 9 and 12 bins that's going to free up that I can utilize for other product. And I'll do that over the next week or two. I'll make sure it's done before I leave for my vacation in 2 weeks. Like I was telling you guys in yesterday's clip. I gotta get that organized. And that should open up more bins. Like I can start rearranging more stuff and bring over more bins for the candy, like more, because we're only supposed to have 2 UPCs per bin. And I have like 3 in some of them. So I gotta get that fixed. The faster I get it fixed, the better. But yeah, there was that fiasco. So I just have to get that fixed, and we'll be good to go on that front. But other than that, work was good. Diamond painting wise, let's see. Diamond Art Club released 6 Easter canvases today. I saw them last night. They were cute. None my type. Like, I have nothing against holiday canvases. I really don't. I like some of them are nice. They look nice. I'm okay with it. But none of them caught my eye. So I'm good. Now, I'm not sure what they'll drop in for Friday yet, because, I mean Saturday, because I haven't looked at the new release sneak peeks that started today. But, yeah, that's going to be when I get home, I'll check those out. I think there's only probably going to be 1, maybe, if I'm lucky at this time. 2, possibly. But I know at least one's going to be in as a sneak peek for Saturday, I mean. So as of right now, I'm on Safe Haven no purchases, because come the last week and a half of the month, I wanted to make sure I have no packages being delivered. But yeah. But back to the diamond painting wise. So yeah, Diamond Art Club did their drops for Easter today. I'm safe. My mom's safe. Diamond painting wise, I got the month of February on my temperature chart done last night. I'm going to get caught up on the first 10 days of March today, so that's caught up, and then I just have to do it daily. So my temperature chart's basically caught up, and then I just have to do the backgrounds for April before I leave for my vacation, so that I don't have to fight with that. I'm trying to think. Honestly, that's all I've really done on diamond paintings. That's temperature chart. And you know what? I had nothing against temperature charts. I wanted to try it, and I was gonna do like what Katie from Diamonds and Washi, was it Katie Diamonds and Washi or Lindsay from Emeralds of Fairlight? Katie Diamonds and Washi. I was gonna go buy an Etsy cross stitch for a temperature chart and convert it into diamond paintings like she has done in the past. And the only reason I did it was because Diamond Art Studio UK came out with a potion bottle. But my only downfall with this one is some of the bottles, you're kind of like, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay, where's this bottle begin and where's this bottle end? Like, I'm literally going to the Facebook page for that, for the temperature chart that Diamond Art Studio UK came out with, and I'm looking at other people's charts, that canvases that are doing it. I'm like, okay, so is this right or is that right? Like, I would love to do a temperature chart where they're not merged together, because it's like, where's one bottle end and one bottle begin? Like, if you do one with like books, that's one thing, because books are basically straight lines or laying down or on an angle, and it's very not hard to mess up those. But the bottles, especially since they're in different shapes, you have to pay attention to what goes where. So I'm like, yeah, this is just going to drive me insane. So like I said, I got January and February done. I'll have all the first 10 days of March caught up tonight. And then I just have to work on keeping it up to date daily. So then I can show you guys in my months in reviews and all that stuff where I'm sitting at. I have not touched no other diamond painting since that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Gizunko, what the heck is this car doing? Oh. Come on, go. Thank you. Stupid idiots. So, there's that. I will be talking more about my vacation. Can't wait. Get to see family I haven't seen in years. Try to think, is there anything else? I don't think so, honestly. Sunday, 3:15. Oh, it's this coming Sunday. Oh, sun. Monkey's uncle. Okay, so I'm gonna have to detour the back roads for that today, for her job. So I'm gonna say that's all on that front. Personal work, diamond painting. I think that's all for right now. If I can think of anything, I will pop in later, but I don't think there is going to be a pop in later. There might be a pop in tomorrow, of course, that's a given. But yeah, I think that's all. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey, welcome back. It is March 12th. It's a Thursday. This weather is making no sense at all. It's like 42 degrees now. Mother Nature needs to make up her mind. Go warm and stay warm, or stay somewhat decent, because I'm getting tired of this cold weather. But off that subject, my day went swimmingly well, actually. Let's see, today's Thursday, of course, so I went in and got my count done. Stuck a couple let's see, I had my truck supply delivery done today instead of 2 days ago. They were 2 days behind. Got that finished up. Then did a couple oddball things around where I needed to get done. But other than that, it wasn't, I don't want to say over hectic. It was, like I said, it was calm. I hate saying the word but I always say it, and I know I do. But let's see, like, I don't wear my jacket, my work jacket, while I'm at work, unless if I have to go outside to do something. And what really sucks is, like, when my cashier Gigi was on her lunch, I got cold. So I dug my jacket out. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I never get cold when I'm cold. Let's see, my boss hired a new maintenance guy. He's a nice person. I just don't think he's cut out for that job. He's just, I don't know. But it's only his first day, so I'm gonna give it. I don't think he's gonna make it, but that's just my opinion. But before I make that my opinion known to my boss and a couple other coworkers, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and see if he surprises us, because sometimes they do, actually, and I can put my foot in my mouth with a comment like that. I've done it in the past. So we have him. Then one of our regular maintenance guys, he's been with the company, I'm gonna say 4 years now. He decided to leave on good terms, and it wasn't because of the job, it was more of his health. basic, quick info. His doctor stuck him on new meds. They jacked it up, screwed with his nervous systems. What it is, I don't know. That's all I know. And he talked to my boss, and said, I can't do this right now because of his meds, but I'm willing to come back if you need me when everything gets settled. And my boss was like, oh yeah, that's fine. He knew something was up. He knew something was going to happen. But everything went good terms on that one. So we're now, and he was only working 2 days a week, so we're technically down. Not even down. I mean, it's got because we hired the new ones. But we probably could do with one more maintenance guy at my job. But other than that, that's as simple as that. So, switching gears. Let's see. Diamond Art Club released their Easter canvases yesterday. Not sure what sold out. Not a big fan. Don't get me wrong, I think there was one of them that was okay looking, but it was just not me, so I wouldn't get it. Then they released 3 sneak peeks yesterday on Facebook for Saturday, so that means we're probably getting 10 this Saturday. The first one that they released, there was a lot of 310 color blocking in the background. I'm like, yeah, no. Like, don't get me wrong, I do my color blocking fair share of canvases. I have the little ones that are color blocking. I have some big ones that have color blocking, but yeah, no, I'm good. And the other one had a lot of pastels in it, like pastel colors. I'm like, not my style once again, so I'm safe there. And then the last one is Marilyn Katsanov. She's doing Zodiac kitten styles, and Aries is now coming out this weekend. I think that's number 5 or 6. I think she's about halfway through her Zodiac kittens now being released with Diamond Art Club. If I'm remembering right. So yeah, there's that one for Saturday. And I'm not sure about today's releases. I'd have to find that out when I get home. Then, let's see, diamond painting wise, I am fully caught up on my color temperature chart now, except for yesterday. I will do that when I get home, knock that one out, and then I can actually start working on another project, because this is just, it's getting, I gotta. And it's kind of my fault. I should have had the temperature chart going since the beginning of the year, instead of waiting until now to get me caught up. But, of course, like I said, that is my fault. I'll take the blame for that. If I started it at the beginning, end of last year, and got like the background colors done on that chart, all I would have had to do was fill in the bottles. And even if I procrastinated with filling in the bottles till now, filling in the bottles on the temperature chart isn't that long, doesn't take that long to do. The only difficult part about that one is which bottle overlaps another bottle and where the colors end and the next colors begin. That's the only difficult part about it, but I think I got it down, so I'm good with that. So I got the temperature chart caught up, so now I'm going to actually start trying to work on my Get Your Weird and Stoke Your Dragonfire canvas going, because I would love to get, and that's a 40 by 60, that canvas. I would love to try and get as much of that canvas done by the 25th before I have to leave for vacation to Arizona. Sorry, I didn't know. But yeah, there's, and the good thing is, technically, from the 19th to the 25th that week, I won't have to run my mom to her job, because she flies out on the 19th, because she's going out to Arizona too to visit her. It's her parents, my grandparents, that live out there. It's like we're all like, I'm flying out, she's flying out, my aunts and uncles are flying in to Arizona. I have a second cousin flying in. It's a whole family get together. We're all going to Arizona to visit my grandparents because they're in their 90s. So the week that she's out there before I go out, I actually have enough time in the evening where I won't have to worry about having to run around all of God's creation for her job to waste gas. I can just drive myself to work, drive myself home, and if I need to go anywhere, I will actually have to go to Walmart one day because I'm gonna have to get a prescription picked up before I leave. So I'll have to go to at least Walmart once, and while I'm there, I'll grab my prescription. And then, of course, a couple oddball things I need to get for the trip that I forgot to get the last time. But other than that, it's going to be, that week is going to be work. Just count my days to my vacation. I don't plan on going nowhere, except for the Walmart trip, like I said. Diamond painting as much as I can. I can actually probably do it in the living room instead of at my desk, so I can listen to TV or YouTube or whatever. And let's see. Also, today's Thursday. I stuck a video up. It's not a long one, it's a small one. It's like not even 3 minutes. I did a video last week on the 4th of March. It was a Hobby Lobby haul of 3 different kinds of purchases, and I ended up purchasing something twice, and I decided to do a random giveaway. And when I say randomly, I didn't pronounce it in the title, I didn't do nothing. If you didn't watch the video from beginning to end, you never would have known. And I did the winning pool of that last night on Wednesday night, and that went up, so I'm just going to wait for the winner to contact me. And I know she probably will because she does comment on my channels and she follows me. It would be Cindy Bennett. Congrats on your win. I just need info from her. So hopefully she can get that email to me and I can get it all mailed out to her. It was just one of those like, oh, I don't have this, and I purchased it. And then when I was going through the Hobby Lobby haul, I'm like, oh shoot, I did purchase this. So I ended up just deciding to do a random giveaway. And that's what I would love to do when I get further into the channel growth. But that's down the line. And of course, you know what? Today's Thursday and I haven't even did any editing to this drive-in chat. I literally have like, this will be day 4 video clip on my phone. I have to do an edit. I have to edit them all together and get them set to go, because the minute I finish tomorrow, I want to hop it up so it goes live Saturday. But other than that, I want to say that's all for right now. So I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Friday the 13th, March. We're getting close to the midway there and close to St. Patrick's Day. Going super fast. I myself am doing great. Work is great. Was good. I'm off for the weekend like normal. And I'm counting down the days till my vacation. I can't wait. So, other than that, like I said, work was good. Had to deal with one cashier that drives us all insane, but I've known that woman for like 20 plus years. So, yeah. It's nothing new to me. But, my location at my job, because we're like all over the States and some territories in Canada. We were, after our remodel and all that stuff, we got like a small version of a hot deli there, so we have pizzas, wings, and tenders, and corn dogs and stuff like that. So we are going live on this coming up Monday to do DoorDash and Grubhub and all that stuff. And it's, oh yay, how much fun. Not really. Don't want to do it. My boss doesn't want it. None of us want it. And it is after 5 o'clock in the evening, by the way. Because like I said, Fridays I normally take my coworker LJ home so I don't vlog or talk or whatever until later after I take my mom to work. Buddy, I'm passing you. You T-bone me, it's your fault. So, now I would have been on my way home, but I have to run down to the company that I go through for my cell phone because I need to add a phone to my plan from my mother. How fun. Not really. I don't care. But that's what my plan is right now. So, work like I said. So I got the stuff in for our DoorDash, Grubhub, that online ordering. We got that in today. I got everything plugged in, set it up. It goes live Monday. It's gonna be so much fun. I can already see that. But my boss was talking to one of the other managers at one of the other stores, and he said that her store does maybe 2, if 3 a day. And I'm like, okay, if we can do 1 a week, I'm happy because then I don't have to deal with it. But I have a feeling when people realize that they can order like pizzas and wings from my job's location instead of Subway, I have a feeling we're going to pick up, and that's going to be a pain. But that's that. So, off the subject of my job, like I said, I got like a week and a half before my vacation. I'm counting it down, thank God. I cannot wait. Whoa, what's going on over there? Don't know, don't care. Well, I do care, I just don't want to know right now. So, week and a half before I have to leave for my vacation. And like I said in this earlier clips, while I'm out there in Arizona, I will try and get some scenery pictures because I think we're all gonna, well, hold on. My uncle is flying in. He's getting a rental car. My aunt and her boyfriend are getting a rental car. My second cousin's flying and getting, like, we're gonna have multiple rental cars, and my other aunt and my uncle, her husband, are driving in, so they have their car. So we're gonna have multiple vehicles, so we can just all bolt in different directions if we want to. And I'm kind of glad I sprung for a rental car because I really don't want to have to depend on my family while I'm out there. If I want to go do something on my own, I can. So there is that. And I'm eating a french fry. Sorry. Now, diamond painting wise, let's see. Diamond Art Club is releasing, I want to say, 10 canvases tomorrow. I know, by fact, all the ones I've seen so far, I'm safe on. If I can just stay safe until after my vacation, I will be happy. Because after my vacation, I'll get my birthday points and all that stuff from Diamond Art Club. Because my birthday's in April, of course. Let's see, what else? Temperature charts caught up. I have that caught up. So I've done yesterday's temp I did yesterday's bottle today. I did the temperature for yesterday and yesterday's bottle today like normal. Then, on that subject, my mom was telling me that I guess she was talking to my grandparents, and I guess Arizona's temperatures are going to be like everything they would normally get like in a month from now, like end of April, April, they're getting a month early. So I'm like, so while we're out there, the days I'm there, should I run off Arizona temperatures or Pennsylvania temperatures? My mom's like, just stick with Pennsylvania. I'm like, yeah, true. So I'm doing that. So I'll have to, when I get back, I'll have to go through a Q weather or whatever on the internet to get the last few days of March and get that caught up. But that's fine. Then I started my dragon kit. It's a budget. Well, it's like a premium budget, but it's from a company that's no longer in business. They closed down a couple years ago. It's a round. There's a lot of yellow in it. Different shades of yellow. So hopefully I can get that worked on and done over the next week and a half. No, that's Irish country. So I haven't done no editing to this video yet. I get to do that tonight when I get home. That's so much fun. I'm thinking, like, I think I said this in yesterday's clip too. If I didn't procrastinate on the temperature chart from the beginning of the year to now, I think my canvas I'm working on right now, or any of the canvases I was planning to work on, it would have been farther along than what it is. So I'm hoping that I can knock this 40x60 out before I leave, because I really don't want no carryovers. Like, I have one carryover right now, and it's been carrying over since February of last year, and that's my self-expression kit that I got from Enables Outpost years ago. And that's where I can color the canvas up however I want with any kind of special drills, that overstock drills that I have. But it's literally one of those, like, I really want that to be the only canvas I have carryover until I get it done. And I really want to get it done. It's just, it's sitting there, it's driving me nuts just sitting there. So that is my goal right there, is really, buddy? You're gonna look at me like I'm nuts through your rearview mirror? Yeah, so like I said, I think that's the only canvas I want right now as a carryover. I would love to get it finished. I gotta get it finished. But other than that, come on, it's green. I don't want to sit here behind this person and have them look at me like I'm nuts. So I want to say that is everything right now. I know there's no happy mail, fun mail, whatever you want to call it, this week. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a small shop spotlight this month because of everything going on and me leaving in a week and a half. I need to use, and I got discount codes I need to use before they expire. It's okay, so if I can get happy mail in, or fun mail, whatever you want to call it, I'll do a video of it between now and the 25th. But I don't think I'm going to. But other than that, to sign off here quick. If you like what you see on this channel, and you enjoy these clips and all my other videos, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. That helps out the channel immensely. It helps out YouTube's analytics to help push the channel out so other people can find the channel. If I've asked any questions and you want to leave an answer to them, leave them in the comments below. If not, that's fine. If you want to leave an emoji, do St. Patrick's. Do like anything St. Patrick related. Clovers, leprechauns, rainbows, any kind of like those kind of emojis down below. Hit the notification button to be notified for when I post my videos. I post them Wednesdays and Saturdays usually, unless if life happens. Then I put it in my community chat, let you guys know that the videos either being delayed or won't happen. And they always go up at 12 noon, or I might throw up a random video like I did yesterday on Thursday. And by the way, congratulations to Cindy Bennett, who got lucky to win my random giveaway from the March 4th video. She did email me back. I just have to get everything mailed out to her. But like I was saying, hit the notification button to be notified for when I post my videos. Other than that, that is all for me. I will see you guys next time around. This is Will from Diamonds by Will, signing off. Have a good one.